Good morning, friends. Welcome to Sunday celebration for Unity Spiritual Center of Anchorage on September 6th, 2020. My name is Reverend Rachel Simpson, and I'm the minister here. And we'd like to start first with an acknowledgement of the land and a gratefulness for the Dena'ina people who are and have been for many generations the caretakers of this land. And so we start with prayer. So I just invite you to breathe and settle. Let your shoulders settle. And just feel the gratitude for this moment of coming together, for this time of awareness, of learning, of settling, of setting aside time to be. And so we send out blessings of peace and love and well-being to all our fellow earthlings as we step forward into conscious community. And so it is. Amen. Once again, thank you for joining me. And we are going to start with a song from the fabulous Zoe.
Life is good and it's getting better. We are spiraling up, up, up. Full of love, I'm feeling stronger. We are spiraling up, up, up. We are spiraling. We're spiraling. We are spiraling up, up, up. We are spiraling. We are spiraling. We are spiraling up, up, up. Life is great and it's getting better. We are spiraling up, up, up. Full of joy, happy and happier. We are spiraling up, up, up. We are spiraling. We are spiraling. We are spiraling up, up, up. We are spiraling. We are spiraling. We are spiraling up, up, up. Life is good and it's getting better. We are spiraling up, up, up. Full of peace, I'm feeling calmer. We're spiraling up, up, up. We are spiraling. We are spiraling. We are spiraling up, up, up. We are spiraling. We are spiraling. We are spiraling up, up, up. Life is great and it just gets better. We are spiraling up, up, up. Full of oneness, we are stronger. We are spiraling up, up, up. We are spiraling. We are spiraling. We're spiraling up, up, up. We are spiraling. We are spiraling. We are spiraling up, up, up.
Well, wasn't that fun? I was dancing. I saw Nancy down there in her little thing dancing. And we are going to go to Nancy for the daily word. But before we do that, I want to remind you that this is the first Sunday of the month. So it is Celebration Sunday. And so if you have some exciting things to share, whether it's a birthday or an anniversary or whatever it is you'd like to celebrate with the group, I'll share them at the end. So you can send those to me via text message or you can put them in the chat. And like I said, I'll read them at the end. All right, so off to Nancy for the day.
Good morning. Today's daily word is world peace. I imagine a world transformed by peace and love. World peace begins within my mind and heart. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and envision every person bringing forth the love and peace of God. See all the world's people surrounded by a healing light that transforms strife, anger, and division into reconciliation, peace, and unity. As I hold this vision, I see the entire world aglow with radiance. Harmony and cooperation heal the world's wounds and encourage love to flower in each person's heart. I carry this vision throughout my day. Divine love, expressing as me, sees oneness regardless of apparent differences. Divine wisdom and understanding illumine my thoughts, inspire my words, and guide me to act in ways that bring peace to the world. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Matthew 5:9. And once again, I imagine a world transformed by peace and love.
Thank you, Nancy. And one more reminder, send over your celebrations. And so we're going to move into our meditation time. And so this is a song I kind of wanted to sing it for our Taizé gathering on Thursday, but I decided the words, just a few too many words, that it would be difficult to do without PowerPoint. So here we are with the option of having words. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul. I feel my soul go deeper. My soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul. I feel my soul go deeper. My soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love. I feel my love go deeper. My love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper. My love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. And so we just breathe, friends. Allow the shoulders to relax. Allow the breath to move gently and freely. Just allowing yourself the ability to just be present in this moment. Allowing further relaxation of the body. Allowing the chair to support you. Feeling your groundedness to the earth. And just allowing the words, I feel my heart go deeper. And just allowing the sinking in. A gentle relaxation. So we just allow the opening of the breath. We allow the opening of the heart to what is true. To let in love. To let out love. To allow the wisdom of our deepest selves to come forth. To let the joy and passion, drive and the truth of our being move us forward. And of course, to allow the truth of our being, truth, to be our guide. Our comfort, our joy in all things. And so we rest in that stillness. We just allow that stillness to sink a little deeper. Noticing any clenched parts of the body and just allowing them to relax. Peace is who I am and who I've come here to be. Love is the language I speak. Wisdom guides my way. If there's anything that's on your heart today, maybe just take a moment to allow it to be softened or dissolved by the power of the presence of our gathering of hearts and minds, the power of knowing the truth from a deep, deep place. And so we just take some time for gratitude, feeling the appreciation of being in this moment of conscious awareness of our oneness, being gathered in consciousness across the miles, across time itself. And so we bring our meditation time to a close. I just invite you to remember the truth that was discovered in this moment, to remember that it's only ever a breath away. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. All right, one more reminder that it is Celebration Sunday. So if you have, I see I've got some messages coming in. Any buddies, any celebrations, birthdays you want to celebrate for September, send them on over in the chat or text them to me. We'll celebrate them all at the end. So today is, last week was prayer power up. This is prayer power up part 2 because it's fun to say. Also because last week I invited you into a 9-day prayer practice called a novena. And you can go back and, if you missed it, you can go back and listen to that again. But Unity's World Day of Prayer is coming up starting on Wednesday evening. And so that's an extra time of prayer. And of course, you can follow it then on Unity's Facebook page, and we'll be linking that to that on ours. So I wanted to talk more about prayer. And so I wanted to start with telling you about my experience of visiting St. Peter's Cathedral at the Vatican. Now, being a bit of a person interested in arts and things like that, I was really looking forward to seeing some of the art in this cathedral. And of course, it's amazing architecturally and artistically. And so the first time that my husband and I went in, it was mid-afternoon. There was lots of people there. And, you know, the art was amazing. The architecture was amazing, but there was something that didn't seem, I don't know, it was just a place. And so it was kind of disappointing because I'd heard friends mention like seeing Michelangelo's Pieta statue and just being totally moved, completely moved by the experience. And that didn't happen for me. And I was disappointed. So then the next day we went back, and we went very early. It was like 8 o'clock when we went. And there was still some people around, but in a place that big, they were well spread out. So I was able to, as my husband went off to stand and, you know, go to a look at another thing, I go in front of the Pieta, and I don't know if I was alone. There might have been 1 or 2 other people there, but instead of being 1 or 2 people in between us, there was just a few. And then I could feel the sacredness of that experience. And so I'm not saying that you can't have that experience with a whole bunch of people around, but there's something about being able to be still that gave that experience. And so I want to say that the sacred is in the noticing. When I used to give tours at Unity Village, Unity's headquarters at Unity Village, and I'd give a walking tour, and sometimes we would go in the Silent Unity building if it was open, and because sometimes on the weekends it's not, right? So anyway, I'd be giving a tour, and we'd go into this place, and there's a place that's in the public area that is underneath the prayer vigil chapel, the chapel where there is somebody praying 24/7 in the Silent Unity building. Now, of course, that hallway in that area where that's happening is not open to the public because a desire to keep that sacred space, right? But there's a spot where you can walk actually underneath it. And so here's the thing. I would take tour groups and we would walk underneath it, and I would tell them where we were, and they could feel the energy. But I can also tell you that I had walked right down that hallway and right underneath that spot when I was in the middle of a conversation with a friend, and not noticing at all, not paying any attention. And I'll tell you what, it didn't change. What changed was the noticing, right? The changed was my paying attention to being in the presence, right? Because wherever we go, we're in the presence. You can go for a walk along the street or in the nature and not be paying any attention at all, or you can see with every step that you're walking on holy ground. So the sacred is in the noticing. And I think that that is really important in our prayer experience, because remember, Jesus had all these healing stories in the Bible, right? And often he didn't say, it wasn't me that did this for you, it was your faith. So it was like in his presence, people were able to believe that these things were possible. What does that mean, friends? So when we become to the place of believing, we are able to see that these things are possible. So to me, that means that faith is not something, transformation, that is not something that happens by rote. And what do you mean by that, Rachel? What do you mean by rote? Well, I have several. If the computer will cooperate, I have something to show you. Okay, so here is a photo, maybe. Here's a photo. This is a barbershop, and you can see the foot patterns around the chairs there, right? So that is where people walk all the time. And now see this wear pattern here? This is a dressing room. So the middle of the dressing room, obviously that's where people always stand, is in the middle of the dressing room. And here's a really interesting one. This is a subway or a train station. And that's kind of interesting. It looks like ghosts, but that's where the people always sit. And I don't know why they're more on one side. Maybe that's the direction the trains are coming from or something. But people walk in the same spot without really being conscious of it. They sit in the same way without really being conscious of it. And we can do the same thing with our prayer practice without really being conscious of it, right? And so I don't think that we are aware and in that sacred place of noticing when we do our prayers by rote. Now, maybe, so there you go. That's what I think. I think that, and I'm not saying that you have to have some big, deep, wow feeling. I don't want you to feel like you're not doing it right if you're not doing it a certain way, because that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that when we bring more into our conscious awareness of what we're doing and how we're feeling, that feeling of sacredness, then it is more meaningful. And so, okay. So I have a quote, and I'm going to share it with you. And it's such a great quote, and it's kind of a longer quote. So I went ahead and put it on a slide so you could follow along for those of you who are visual. This is from Linda Martella Whitsett in her great book, How to Pray Without Talking to God. And she says, the practice of repeating affirmations is helpful as long as you do not resort to superstitious practice. Superstitious practice stems from the belief that if you recite this particular affirmation X number of times for X number of days, your dreams will all come true. This is not spiritual practice. It is treating affirmations as good luck charms. I want to underline that. Well, I did in my book. It's underlined. This is not spiritual practices. Treating affirmations as good luck charms. And maybe you've come across someone, or maybe you've done it. I'm not judging. Where you've been like, oh, I've got something going on. I'm going to throw a bunch of affirmations on it, and that's going to fix it. Well, maybe. But even better, or to power that up, we want to come from a place of knowing our truth, a place of sacredness, whatever that means for you, place of knowing, and just affirming the truth. And there's no magic number. This number of times saying it is going to magically make this other thing happen. That's well, I mean, of course, if you really believe it, your faith will make you whole, right? But it is sort of treating the prayer process like a good luck charm. And so I invite you to take that a step further, just to take it deeper into really noticing and becoming, instead of just slapping, oh, I feel healthy and well today, into a knowing that maybe I'm not feeling healthy and well today, but I affirm when I breathe deeply. I know that the divine blueprint of health and well-being is present here in my body. So I call it forth, knowing that I am living from the power of life. I am going forth with the power of enthusiasm. I take care of myself. You see the difference? And you don't have to have the perfect words. It's not about the words. It's about the intention. It's about the sacredness. It's about the noticing. The sacred is in noticing. And so when we are like the people who came to Jesus for healing and we can say, I know that in this sacred presence, all things are possible. Well, we don't have to go find Jesus and touch the hem of his cloak to make that happen. And if we're having a difficult time staying in that focus by ourselves, we can call in trusted friends or community members, minister, to hold that space with us. And then we give our affirmations life by our energy and our noticing and our holding that sacred center. Affirmations can be one and done when done from that sacred place of people who repeat them over and over and over again, sort of are like doing that rote thing, like those wear patterns in the floor. You wear it down a bunch of times, but were you really paying attention as you walked? So, like I said, not judging. You can do it however you want, but something to think about. If you're feeling like you're doing something and it's not sticking, think about that. So in our prayer power up part 2, I just invite you into the sacred. I invite you into the noticing. I invite you into putting intention into your prayer practice, putting intention into your affirmations, not treating them as some magical solve all type thing, but in a really powerful tool for transformation. Oh, so hopefully you will join us, the worldwide community and World Day of Prayer celebrations on Wednesday and Thursday this week. And on Thursday at 11 our time, we have our discussion group. So you can join us for that too. We can talk more about that. So I would like to say that our Celebration Sunday, here they come. All right. Okay, so we have Roger's birthday is this month, September 21st. Congratulations, Roger. Sheila's nephew, Lucas, had his birthday on the 1st of this month. Let's see, Nancy, she's always got lots of birthdays. Let's see, she had a niece with a birthday on the 2nd, a nephew's on the 11th, a cousin and nephew's birthday will be on the 15th, and her sister-in-law, Peggy's birthday is on the 17th, and Ron's birthday is on the 30th. Goodness gracious. September's a busy month, but October's even better. So fall's a very busy birthday month for our community. So happy birthday to all those people. Glad to celebrate with you. Okay, celebration. What's next? Oh, I just get so into the celebrations. So next is we are stepping into our so this is the prayer of protection that we say together. And so I just invite you, maybe you're celebrating a birthday or something like that, or maybe you have someone who has something going on in their life and they could use a little prayer power up. So we just hold them in our hearts today. We say our prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. We are the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love of God. The power of God protects us. We are the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and so it is. Yes. And so off we go, friends. We'll be over on the Zoom for fellowship. And if you would like to head on over, if you're not a consistent giver, head on over to our donate page and support our ministry. See you next time. Have a wonderful, prayerful, joyful, healthy, abundant week.